I know the culprit.
Hey, what up everyone, it's TyranitarTube and welcome back to Pokemon Detective Pikachu. In the last episode, guys, we found out the Pokemon that's been haunting this facility and secretly working with the traitor that's in this building with us. Whether the traitor is something or someone, we're gonna find out who it is in this episode. I wonder how many of y'all guessed it on the way. Blue. Green. My dudes, it's gonna open. This is Dexter's lab. Red. That's not freaking it.
Is it this one?
My dudes, this is why Gengar chilled in this room.
So that's how it works. Oh, this is like some kind of secret passageway.
I wonder where it leads to.
Well, let's find out.
Yeah, let's go.
Can we get Amelia to guard the door? Where the hell are we going? I should have locked the door. I don't want people seeing me.
This sure is a creepy place.
Yeah. Oh, there's a door. See if it opens.
Okay. Here we go.
What?
Doesn't look like anyone's here. So is this the room that Gengar was guarding?
I wonder what this is.
Maybe it has something to do with why Trevenant went berserk. Let's check it out.
Yeah.
My dude, when this place was reconstructed, they built a secret room underneath. This is a secret lab. There's no one here. I thought you could open it holidays like so you found out. But my dude, someone from upstairs puts the code and goes down. They all kept a straight face with me. It is one of them. This is where they make the vials. Someone accidentally left the vial upstairs in the storage room. But this is where they make them. They continue their original project underneath the facility. Yo, let's check this crap out. There's a notebook. It says it's a research log. Could this room be the culprit's laboratory? Let's check out this notebook. Oh my goodness. About R? What, Rocket? Hell no, it's not Rocket. About the big discovery. February 13. Isn't February 6 when Mewtwo's born? It's not Rocket. 2:30 a.m. It's last year's date. We stumbled upon some materials from the old laboratory while searching through the library and found out about this room. So no one stayed here all along. Someone found it. The former staff apparently used this room for secret experiments. I heard that PCL was closed down a while back because Pokemon went berserk. Could this have anything to do with that? Is this Harry Goodman's writing? First, I will read through the materials in this room. What? This was left behind. This wasn't part of their reconstruction. This was part of the old construction. The lab was built on top of this. About R. About a week later, March 19, 4:22 a.m. What y'all doing at midnight? It seems that this room is where R, a substance that strengthens Pokemon, was developed. The effects of R are temporary, and the side effects are severe. It's not practical in its current form. However, I've never seen such interesting research. I'll keep it a secret from my fellow researchers for now. My dude, that's Wallace. That's Wallace. My dude, R is a freaking serum. You inject it into Pokemon. It corrupts them, makes them go berserk. About the mysterious person. April 8th. 11 a.m. This guy came in here in the middle of an actual work day. I've been contacted by a mysterious person. I was asked if I had a substance that would make Pokemon go berserk without the cause being determined. They've offered quite a large amount. I need the capital to continue this research. Luckily, the efficacy of the substance meets their request. They can produce it easily. My dudes, they were contacted by some shady guy. This was like a few months before our father disappeared. Is it our father trying to bait them out? Or is it the main person our father is researching? Slash my holiday theory. But what would our father be researching if the dudes kept it a secret? No, this mysterious person is not Harry Goodman. It's the dude behind all these Pokemon going berserk. He's probably gonna end up paying for it. And then he uses it for his own good. Which means it's the holiday. It's not maybe holiday, but it's whoever I'm theorizing is holiday. To page 2. About Gengar. He must have found Gengar here. August? My dude, it's been 2 months. Now it's like 1 month before our father disappeared. 4:21 p.m. There was already someone here when I entered the room. Gengar. It was the partner of one of the old staff members. It has apparently been living here alone since the laboratory was closed. It seems to have been away for a while, and that's why I hadn't met it until now. Been away for a while? You mean someone used to be here, and they left, and then you found this after? Like a year before whoever this is found it, Wallace or whatever, someone was here. Gengar left with him, and then he came back to check up. Gengar can't be seen by the surveillance cameras, so it can enter and exit PCL freely. That is perfection. This music, dude. About the moving plans. October 12th? My dude, this is when our father disappeared. 2:08 a.m. It's no use. Working hidden away from prying eyes is slowing down the progress of my research. I need to move this equipment somewhere I can work on it in peace. First, I need to analyze the equipment so that I can move it. Did he end up moving? This was 6 months ago. Hold up. Did he end up moving? This was 6 months ago. What if he left in a car with a Pikachu? Our father was coming back from the research facility when he got in that car crash. This is the last one, guys. About the complete analysis. June 19? There's no way this is another 8 months later. This must have been like earlier. 12:05 p.m. It is 8 months later! This is like last week, 3 weeks ago. This date is pretty recent. Yup. That's when we came here. That was yesterday. Is someone in this lab? I feel like someone's working on Cell. This is the creepy music. Finally, I finished my analysis of the equipment. Now I can move the R production equipment and conduct my research as I wish. That's it. That's all she wrote. Are you kidding me? Who the hell is it? Are they still in this lab or did they leave? It's gotta be Wallace. Pikachu.
Iron Tail! This is hard.
Who put the squeak sound effects? Madu, can you act a bit serious? I just read all that off a desk? What is this? Tim, look. We found what we've been looking for. A vial? It's set in that machine. According to the log we saw earlier, this machine is apparently used to produce R. This is what my dad was after. Yup. The culprit must have figured out Harry was onto them at some point. What a fiend. I swear I'll find whoever did this and get them to talk. A vial with the substance in it? Manu, don't break it and don't drink it. Can I climb up the ladder? There's gotta be something here, thank you. Look, Pikachu, it's Trevenant's leftovers from lunch. Now Gengar put it here. Yup, Trevenant chowed down on this and went berserk. That Gengar brought it here to hide it. My dude, so Gengar is working with the new member who popped up here. He probably likes it. Someone back down here researching what they used to. It's quite an old notebook containing research records. It looks like it's from before PCL was built. There's a signature. John Walls. Not the Wizards. The dude who wrote the first book. I've seen that name somewhere before. For now, Let's just give it a read. Thank God we can read it. Oh my god, dude. Substance that makes Pokemon stronger. I combined the necessary materials and let it mature for a day. This was like 20 years ago, guys. But the resulting medicine has a different effect than what I had anticipated. What was it? Construction of the basement. I built the basement so I would have a more stable environment to conduct experiments in. As expected, being underground has made my work easier due to a more stable temperature, and yet I can't seem to achieve the kind of results I'm aiming for. My goal was to energize the Pokemon in order to boost their healing abilities. But the effects so far have been too strong. Still, I won't give up. I will complete my all-purpose medicine, no matter what. John Walls? Healing medicine? The closest one to studying something like that nowadays is Nina with her berry juice. Next up, difficulties with the medicine. Today's batch had an even more pronounced effect than normal. When I checked, I was told this batch had been left to mature for a whole week. It seems Simon misunderstood my instructions or something. But this is the exact opposite effect from the medicine I hope to complete. I must find a way to stabilize its effects. Simon? John Walls and Simon. Two people from 20 years ago. You just stated a name. This is the last one, guys. Discouragement. Something happened? I've been tricked. The cells I obtained were not from that Pokemon. That is most likely why we can't get the effects to stabilize. I never suspected the cells were from... Come on! Cell research? My dude! What? Well, what cells did he use? The writing is smudged. I can't read it. The rest of the journal is torn away too. Nah. An old research log? Dude, there are bits of what everyone is researching in this. The freaking healing medicine is a bit of what Nina's doing. The research on cells? Well, dude, that's all Wallace. The cell Pokemon Duosion and Solaces, he's trying to create this juice from them and crap. Wallace seems like the closest one. My dude, can I take a look at that vial? We found it in the basement laboratories. It contains what appears to be medicine. Pikachu, what do you got for us?
What are you thinking, Pikachu?
The research log, the vial. Who could run experiments at that time? A bolt of brilliance!
I saw that coming. Say it.
I know the culprit.
Hey! Can you tell me? What? Who is it? He knows. Is it? Do y'all know? He knows. My dudes. Tim, you know who it is, right? It's that person. Have you figured out who the culprit is? What if I say no? Don't you know? The culprit is the one who was using this room. You can tell from the evidence in this room. What's the evidence? Trevenant's leftovers? I don't think that's much, though Wallace was refusing to believe anything. The vial that we saw that matched this was in nobody's room. It was in the storage room. The old research log. The research on this medicine that had opposite effects because they were using the wrong Pokemon cells. They have to use the right Pokemon cells. How could Duosion be that right Pokemon? That can't be right. And then the research log, which is the dude who came here up till yesterday. And he either moved out of this building yesterday or he's in this building. I guess it's the old research log. I know how you feel, but isn't there some better evidence? The new research log? It's the new research log. That's right, the research log. According to the time and date, the culprit was in the basement the day we came to the PCL yesterday. But the information we got here isn't enough to prove it on its own. We need one last piece of evidence. A last piece of evidence? Yeah, we need evidence that the culprit was in this room at that time. There's a place we can go to check on that outside of this room. You're being awfully vague, Pikachu. The security systems? Yeah, I want to see your deductive prowess. Alright, let's get out of this basement. He's not telling us! He knows! Pikachu knows! My dudes. A ladder? Yeah, let's climb up. Guys, this is all over the place. But I think we've settled down on someone. The way Wallace reacted, pointing the finger at us, trying to boot us out. But what a freaking terrible job at booting us out if you're just trying to hide. You gotta use some force. My dude, is it really? Thank God you hit it. It's just, I'm so uncomfortable if you just pushed it back and anyone could walk in here. Thank the freaking Lord. Is the temperature, it's still high. Gengar's not in here. Dude. We gotta check this out. I'm pretty sure it's the freaking security system that Rita has at the front desk in the lobby. Hey, Amelia. I love you. Great job. I love that laugh. Gengar. You won't tell me. And make us an enemy. Pikachu. Pikachu, what the hell? Pikachu. What the? He's Pikachu. Why are you walking our ways? Come. Pikachu. Pikachu. What the hell? He's freaking stuck. My dude. He's never getting out. Pikachu? He's never coming out again, guys. Rip Pikachu. My dude, speaking of Rip Pikachu, can you imagine this game's almost over? This is like watching an anime, like, way after it's done. That's only like 60 episodes long, and you're enjoying it, and you know it's gonna end. Or any show for that matter. Hey, Slowpoke! The hell you doing? My dudes, we're gonna go to the lobby. We're gonna see what Rita has for us. Rita. I'm a Rita. Hey, this is it. Pikachu didn't give us a single clue. This is what we were supposed to do. My dudes, hey, could we have a look at the footage from the security cameras? Oh, of course. We're gonna find out. Is it Fridge? Is it Wallace? Hey, good thinking, Tim. You're gonna check the video from yesterday, right? Exactly. Come on. Let's have a look. Remember she accidentally pulled up footage from yesterday? Dude, I told you the second she made that mistake that it means something. Was it Fridge? So these are the people who came first. There's Dora walking to her office on the left. There's Nina and Fridge. They're about to go into their room, which is the one behind the door that's straight across from them. Because I think the one across from them is the library. We gotta see who goes in there. First in was Dorothy, and then Nina and Fridge came in. Where's Wallace and Carlos? Okay, let's check the next record. There's Wallace. He went in! Hey, he went into the library! And he came right back out. Maybe he was hiding the passcode chart. God damn. He was doing that the day we came. But why? Most likely, he went into the meeting room next. That's where he put up the problem for us to solve. He came back out. And then he went into the courtyard. That's when he locked the door. The sneaky fellow. So then we arrive. We go to Nina and Fridge's office, the second door on the left. They tell us that passcode is screwed up. We go into the furthest door, the conference room. We find the passcode, and then we open the doors. The sneaky fellow. There's Markiplier. Hey, that's Carlos coming in. What we need is for him to take a right, go straight, and go through the same door, the last door that Wallace went through. He went into the library! It can't be Markiplier! And then Dorothy and Fridge came out to the front desk. But Carlos is still in there. Fridge? You left Nina alone? So Nina's alone in her room. Carlos is alone in the library. Dora and Fridge go to the lobby. And Wallace is alone in his room, which is in a different hallway. We can't see it here. Oh, and there's us. That is so freaking weird. This is the beginning of the game. That is so weird to see footage of us from a chapter ago. Oh, and there's us. And then nobody except us until we open the door to the courtyard. Ain't Carlos in the library? I knew it. Exactly what I thought. Tim, get the records we just saw printed out. I knew you'd say that, so here. He printed out the pictures? I don't get it. Carlos never came out. Did he put the code and go into the basement? But he doesn't lock his door. People would know he's missing. But he came in alone. People don't know he came. Hey, good job. You picked up on the last clue real quickly. Now we can bring the culprit to justice. Yeah. Let's gather, everyone. Time for our detective skills to shine. My dude, it's time! Are you kidding me? This is too good.
Listen, I'm glad you all came.
Why would you gather us here like this?
I'm pretty busy right now, you know?
Oh, come off it. You were in the middle of a nap.
Everyone, quiet, please.
Thank you. I believe I've solved the Trevenant Rampage case.
Please. We already know the problem was caused by Gengar.
Wrong. That whole thing was planned by someone else. And the culprit is...
You tell him, Tim.
Oh! I want to know! What do you mean? Ask you tell him, Tim. I ain't Tim. I need to make sure everything's recording. My dude. Who the hell is it? Dora? Fridge, Nina, and others. This is the new Dora cast. I mean, we know who it is. Wallace was a red herring, my dudes. He was there to trick us all along. I'm not going to pick the right guy first. We're going to do process of elimination. Who is the last one it can be? Nina.
Wait a moment. Think about it once more.
Hold on, boy. It's not Nina. What's in the others group? Wallace, Carlo, Rita? No. Rita gave us the footage. All right. Next up is Rita. Hold on, buddy. Think about it once more. But dude, this is sick. This is like freaking Russian roulette. We're down to 4. Carlos, Wallace, Dora, and Fridge. Dora, you're innocent.
Wait a moment.
Dora's innocent.
Think about it
This is
once
so
more.
cool. I love this. Oh man, we're about to figure it out in a minute though. I'm gonna miss this moment. Wallace, Carlos, or Fridge? It's not Fridge.
Wait a moment.
It's not Fridge.
Think about it once
I
more.
can't be Fridge. Fridge gets stoned. They cool. My dudes, I can't believe it. It's either Wallace or Carlos. Markiplier? You did this? The dude kept the straightest face ever. You guys ready? 50-50. I'm trying to get it wrong. Tell me it's not Wallace.
Wait a moment. Think about it once more.
It's freaking Carlos! It's Markiplier! Oh my god. Carlos, it's time, my dude. It's over for you. My dude, from the beginning, this dude knew. He kept an eye on us. He made sure our last name wasn't Goodman. He went into that basement every single time. He researched stuff. And the day we came, he was in that basement, preparing to boot me out, get me taken out, just like Harry Goodman. It's freaking Carlos.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Carlos, it's you.
What? There's no way I planned this thing. You're way off base. This is all Gengar's doing.
Nice try, playing the innocent one. Show him the proof, Tim. Go on.
Oh, hey, okay. What is the proof Carlos did this? The red berry? Are you dumb? Trevenant's leftovers? But Gengar put that back. No, you put it in the food first. Nina's ghost stories report? What the hell is the red berry? I don't know what the red berry is. What? Can I just select red berry?
No, that's not right. Now give it another shot.
It's Trevenant's food in the basement.
That's right.
Carlos, take a look at this.
Yes, so? I have no idea what that is.
It's leftovers from Trevenant's meal.
Hold on a sec. Gengar took off with those.
That is true. And they were hidden in the secret underground lab.
Watch his face.
Wait, underground?
Watch his face! Everyone come on down!
Oh, sick!
Yeah, that's right,
Reminds me of a
Fridge.
spy movie.
A secret laboratory? I had no idea.
It's him.
Okay. Tell us what you learned from the leftovers, Tim.
Well, they were spiked with a substance that causes Pokémon to go berserk. I found evidence. This was down in the basement.
It makes Pokemon go berserk? That's why Trevenant became enraged?
Hold on. Even if this substance is the cause, you have no proof that I'm the one who created it.
Don't be so sure.
Go on. You've got this. Now show him what we've got.
Yo, Pikachu's letting me do everything. He's not helping us. He's like training us to be the detective. My dude, this is so badass. He's the one. He's freaking playing it innocent. What is the proof they made the medicine? The old research log? Hell no. This is about cell research. Dude, Wallace is so badass after you know that's his character and that he's not shady. It's the new research.
That's right.
Take a look at this. According to this research log, there was an experiment being performed on June 19th at 12:05.
Big deal. So what's your point?
I'm getting to that. At the time, Dorothy was out of the facility. Wallace was in Building B. Both Fridge and Nina were busy working in their lab. The only person unaccounted for happens to be you.
Hold on a minute there. Let me think. Oh, I remember. I went out for my afternoon walk. That explains exactly where I was.
Man, he really doesn't know when to give up. Tim, let's finish this. Tell him what we know.
You went into that door and you never came back out. You're in the basement.
That's right. Let's see how he squirms out of this one.
Yo!
Are you sure about that? Surveillance shows you enter the library and never leave. So how could your walk take place in the library? I'll answer that one. It can't. Therefore, the one who was in the secret lab, it was you.
Well, I suppose there's nothing more I can say.
But Carlos, why would you do that?
Because this kid got in my way. He's Harry Goodman's son.
Harry
Shut it!
Goodman's son?
Tim Goodman is my real name. Sorry I lied to you. My dad was in an accident 2 months ago, and it happened right around here. I followed the clues to this place. Carlos knows. Don't you? Tell us what happened.
You piece of crap. Speak, Markiplier.
All right, he knew too much. I had someone tamper with his car as a warning. But I swear, I never expected him to go missing in an accident.
You're the one who's responsible. Where's my dad? Tell me!
Punch him.
Come on, say something! It's because of you my dad
Calm
is—
down, Tim. I know you want answers, but
But what?
he won't be able to escape anyway. We should leave the rest to the police.
F.
Yeah, you're right, Pikachu.
They gonna take Carlos and release him. My dude, it was freaking Markiplier. I can't believe this guy from the start was shady. He had someone tamper? Who could have tampered? We caught Gengar. Let's talk to it. There's apparently a secret device in the library. There is a basement room beyond it. We might be able to find clues about the case there. And we found the last piece there. This is insane.
We'll take this man into custody.
Holiday!
The police will be handling the matter from here on out.
Thank you very much. Carlos, I expected more.
Gengar, you too? But they can't.
So, you're the Tim I've been hearing so much about. Baker mentioned you more than a few times.
Sorry I investigated this on my own.
No need to apologize. If we had made more progress on our own, it would have been easier for you to sit by. I'm just happy you're safe.
Thanks. Anyway, do you think you could let me know what you find out? From Carlos's interrogation?
Yeah, I give you my word. I'll see you. And I'll see you too, Pikachu.
Yeah. You know what I think? Baker already knows, too, about our investigation.
That's all right. It's best to be honest about it all.
Yeah.
Can I join the interrogation? I headed to Baker's office with Pikachu. I trust Holiday, alright?
I received word from the inspector. Appears it wasn't a part-time job after all. You went there to investigate.
Strike Crimson Chin.
Even after I told you to stay out of trouble, you chose not to listen to me.
You're not my
I'm
uncle.
sorry. There was just something I needed to find out.
I know exactly how you feel. Believe me. But no good can come of it if you're harmed. I'm just glad nothing happened to you.
I understand.
So, from now on, I'd like you to let me know before you go rushing off to investigate something.
What?
No point in telling you to stop. That sure
Hey.
doesn't seem to work. And I'll admit that you do have some talent.
Crimson Chin.
I'd rather know what you're up to instead of having you run around in secret. Not to mention, I can help you.
Wow. Thank you, sir.
Don't mention it.
Congrats, Tim.
Congratulations to you.
Thanks.
Thanks,
I
Amanda.
heard from the inspector that you really saved the day at PCL. Hope it wasn't too dangerous.
It wasn't.
So, you really do take after Harry.
Yeah.
The boss said so too. Pikachu, are you eating the sweets again? Oh well, I suppose it's okay this time.
Aww.
Good. Well, in that case.
Hold on, that's way too many. How many times do I have to tell you? Those sweets are meant for the clients.
Okay for me to have some. Oh, they're so
Oh man, dude. We decided to head back to the apartment to connect the dots in this series of incidents. My dude.
Tim.
My dude. Do y'all know something? That ending? This is chapter 3. We didn't finish it. There was no chapter 4 that started yet. The game...
Hey, Tim.
Hey, freaking friend. Hey, Franklin. This game's real ending 2 years ago wasn't just someone staring at you from the door, who was Markiplier the whole time, Carlos. The game ended after finding out it is Carlos, but not figuring out where your
Tim.
father went. That is an insanely good ending to a game. I can't believe that there's actually the sequel out, which is double the chapters left in this game. Chapter 4, man's waited 2 years for it, and it's actually here. That was the greatest freaking chapter ever.
Hey,
Damn, man. What do you got, Pikachu? What a long day. What do you make of today's case? We found some clues on Dad, but more questions too. According to the research log, someone bought R from Carlos. That's right. Even if it was Carlos who caused Harry's accident, there's much more going on behind the scenes. This investigation isn't becoming any more safe. But I'm sure we're getting closer to the truth. I'm glad I have you around. Huh? Why so surprised? I know my skill is what finally won us today, but you saved me many times too. When I fell from Murkrow's nest, I didn't catch you. When Gengar attacked me, I did catch you. Thanks. By the way, Tim, when did you start to suspect Carlos was the culprit? I never did, man. I never freaking did. We can lie. At the end, when we found the basement, a bit before that, when Trevenant went berserk, and only one person of the group wasn't there. Carlos. During Nina's experiment. What? You mean when Nina shoved berries up Shuckle and was trying to make juice and we talked to Carlos and saw his straight face? There was... Man, they actually put hints for you to suspect him at each of these points. When we arrived at PCL, that's a lie. I'm gonna be honest, it's this one. Can I just lie though? Come on, that was right after we got there. We hadn't even met him yet. Haha, I'm joking, Pikachu. Still, I feel restless just sitting around here and waiting. Yeah? Do you want to go? What? It's not like we can participate in the interrogation, but we can go for a bit of a drive. Come on. Hell yeah. Oh, hell no! This is from the first episode, the cutscene.
I wonder how the interrogation is going.
Yeah. Don't worry. I'm sure Holiday's doing his best.
I wish I could find Dad. And give Mom some peace of mind.
I know. Once they're done with the interrogation, I'm sure we'll have some more news.
I can't wait.
Yeah. And we've still got some work to do. You know, we make a pretty good team.
It's funny, isn't it? I wonder if my dad is out there somewhere in this city.
Yeah, me too.
Aw.
Harry, where could you possibly have disappeared to?
What the hell? Miyu's jeans was the one? I thought that was too good to be true. That's the ending. That's how the game ended 2 years ago. Ow. That's how the game ended 2 years ago. That is badass. The healing properties? It's Miyu Cells, the ancestor Pokemon. Not Solaces. Wallace, you dumbass. He's not part of it, though. That's the question, though, guys. Is our dad... When our dad disappeared, did he freaking die? Did someone capture him? Or did he just get up and walk away, prepare his notes, and then one day he's gonna come crashing down? Like he's out there preparing while we're looking for him. Because probably we can't do this alone. My dudes, up until I thought he was just gonna go up to the moon and then fade to black. My dude, there's something on the moon and it's Mewtwo? That is insane. Guys, up until I saw the Mewtwo, I was sure we could do this ourselves. Now I get it. The point of Holiday. He's trusted. That's why I'm happy I got those thoughts out. I don't want to just keep them in and then shove them off. I want you guys to see how I'm thinking. And then I get Mike Baker. He's our freaking uncle. Now we're going to work with him on this. We ain't going to look at them as shady because they're not letting us investigate. But up until this, I thought we could do it. There's going to be a mission where we're going to team up with Holiday, with Baker. And there has to be another mission where we're going to team up with their dad too. It has to be. There's no way he died. And there's no way someone has him. Actually, it's possible. If he's smart enough to figure stuff out, maybe. But guys, whoever bought R from Carlos is someone who somehow knew about it without Carlos saying anything. So it must have been someone from the old research facility 20 years ago or 10 years ago. Someone who already knew and was waiting for someone to maybe uncover it again. It can't just be some random freaking rich guy who bought it. It's someone who knows about Mew and Mewtwo. Someone who's trying to continue, finish, complete the project, and actually come up with this medicine. I mean, it is a medicine at the end of the day. They just screwed up and made it completely the opposite. That Mewtwo blew me away. Crap, man. I can't show that in the thumbnail. I gotta keep that as a surprise for you guys. And I hate when they tell me this. They say this at the end of a chapter, so that really means it. I can't believe, guys, that really is like a story ending. If there was just one chapter after, I'd be freaking so happy. There's 3. There's freaking 3 chapters. I'm gonna end it here, guys. Be sure to smack the like button if you guys enjoyed it. If you freaking enjoyed this ride. If we can get this video to 3,000 likes, my dudes, I'll upload the next part right away. But as always, my dudes, I'll see you all then in the next video. Peace.